So talk to me about what you do online. You have a very unique brand of comedy.
So online, so I kind of have like different channels that I do. For example, I have a daily life channel where I vlog, and I pretty much just put out like videos of basically what I do every single day. It's kind of like a little reality TV show, but that's what I do on my vlogging channel. And then I do pranks and skits and sketches like that on my Facebook and on my Instagram and Vine videos. So, I mean, I try and separate the two with two different channels, and I post every single day on my vlogging channel, but like a prank might come like once a week, or it depends.
How do you come up with your pranks?
So I might see inspiration by like watching a video online, and I try to build a different prank around that. For example, I saw one time somebody did like a pee prank on a car, and then I was like, this is kind of funny. What if I took that video and made it my own by starting to do it on people's feet in a stall? And that's where I came up with my idea for the pee pranks. And ever since that's kind of become like one of my most known prank series is the pee pranks. And it's just hilarious. I mean, one time I had a guy actually slip and fall by me doing the pee prank, which I kind of felt really bad about. But I mean, I didn't intend on that happening, but it just happened.
And you were like, eh.
Yeah.
How did you get started with the comedy?
So with comedy, my entire life I've loved entertaining people. Even when I was a little kid, I would just do the stupidest things to try and get people to laugh. But I don't know, my entire life I've had such a passion for entertaining and making people laugh.
And I guess social media is the great equalizer, right?
Yeah, social media is great. I mean, without social media, I have no idea, honestly, what I'd be doing today. Obviously, I'd still be trying to make people laugh, but not at the extent that I am. And it just gives me full range of creativity and just be able to share whatever I want, which is so perfect.
What prank are you the proudest of?
The prank that I'm the proudest of, or what I think is the most funniest?
Actually, let's do both.
Okay, the funniest prank I think I've ever pulled is I was in the car with my grandma, and
I love your grandma.
She's great. We pulled up to a weight limit sign. It says 4 tons weight limit exceeded or something like that. And I pulled over to the stops or that sign, and I was like, crap, Grom, you gotta get out of the car. And she's like, what do you mean, why? And then I was like, there's a weight limit. And then she looks at the weight limit, and she's like, what? I'm not 4 tons. And then she starts like cursing at me. It's honestly hilarious. I die every time I watch it. And it's very rare when I laugh at my own videos because I see it so many times, but that one always has me laughing.
Now, what about the one you're proudest of?
The one I'm proudest of? So I did this series. It's called Prank It Forward. And you basically pull a prank, but with the prank, you give back. So me and my friend, we got a bucket. It was kind of like a water cooler. And we went up to people. We went up to homeless people specifically. And we would act like we're dumping water on them, but in reality, money came out of it. So it was a really cool and like nice prank, but at the same time, we were giving back to them.
That's actually, how'd you come up with that?
So I collabed with Break.com for that. They do their Prank It Forward series, and I came up with that idea. And I don't know, I just think it would be really cool because I actually did a prank like that before, but instead there was just nothing in the water cooler. So people got scared because they thought water was coming out at them. But instead we decided to throw money in there.
Now, what's your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal is honestly to just entertain as many people as I possibly can. We're working on a TV show right now, which involves me and my family, and it kind of shows like the differences between my LA life and my New Jersey life, because I live in New Jersey and I live in Hollywood as well. I go back to Hollywood for mostly business, like making videos with my friends, my other social media people, and trying to get into acting. But we're creating this TV show right now, and it shows the differences between my two lives. And my ultimate overall goal is, once again, entertain as many people as I possibly can. But I don't know, like, I kind of look up to Adam Sandler as my role model. I just want to be kind of like a mini Adam Sandler.
Like accessible.
Making my own like production company and everything.
Hire your friends.
Yeah.
Crank out movies.
Pretty much.
I mean, the guy's not poor, so that's Not
for
a
sure.
not a bad goal to have.
Yeah.
How has social media influenced the way you make comedy?
Social media has influenced the way I make comedy by getting feedback right away from millions of people that watch my videos all the time. If my fans don't like something, they're gonna be straight up and tell me. Just like if I have a problem going on in my life, especially with my vlogs, like I like to humanize my videos. Sometimes people make videos where they just try and show the good parts about their life, and it's kind of like dehumanizing because they're not showing actually what's going on bad in their life. So sometimes my fans take it that I'm complaining, but in reality, I'm just trying to like humanize it and show them that like, yes, like I do have problems with my life too. I'm just like a normal person, just like anybody else. So I try to, you know what? I completely forgot your question. I'm sorry.
How social media influences the way you do comedy?
Oh yeah, so social media influences the way I do comedy by just once again I being able to interact with everybody, and they can let me know straight up if a video is bad or it's not as funny to them. So it kind of makes it easier for me to learn what other people like.
So it's almost like stand-up. Like if you're doing stand-up and
Yeah, and if
there's
they're
no
booing
reaction,
me or
like,
they're not laughing,
yeah.
I'm not gonna keep going on with that same joke. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what videos or what concepts have you not gone forward with that just didn't resonate?
I mean, off the top of my head, I can't really think of specifics, but I know there's been a lot of videos that just probably weren't that funny or didn't perform well that I ended up taking down because I don't know. I'm such a perfectionist that like if a video doesn't perform how I want it to, I might end up deleting it, which is kind of like a flaw of mine. But I kind of like when somebody goes to my page, especially like my Vine page, for example. I want them to go there and like laugh at every maybe 1 out of 3 videos, not laugh at one video and then watch 10 more and they're bored.
Yeah.
So I try to just make as many funny videos as I can that the majority of people will actually watch.
Well, for example, the video of your grandmother sleeping by the pool with the firecrackers going off, that was super funny. How
Thank
long
you.
does it take you to put something like that together?
So to be 100% honest, my best videos are the ones that I think of in like 2 seconds. Like they just come to me randomly. But if I sit there and try and think of an idea for like maybe an hour or two, I'm like, crap, I need a video. Let me think of like a video idea. They usually don't perform that well. So like the firecracker thing, that was more of like a quick reaction video that I thought of, and I shot it and ended up being pretty funny. And Grandma was sleeping outside, and I was like, oh, a fan sent me some firecrackers because I have like a P.O. box, and sometimes my fans like sending me stuff to it. And somebody actually sent me firecrackers, which I don't think is legal to do, but regardless,
We're not going to name them, however.
yeah, they sent me some firecrackers, and I decided to do that prank on Grandma. And of course, she was like cursing at me and her normal thing, but it's funny. She's a really good sport.
Has your grandmother ever gotten sick of this?
Yes, but the thing is, like, I'll show her the video like an hour later, and she laughs at it. She laughs at herself, so that's always good.
What was the first movie you saw that totally made you laugh?
The first movie I saw that made me laugh, I don't know, honestly. Like, I watch so many movies, and there's a lot of super funny movies, but I can't think anything specific off the top of my head.
I mean, now, like, I'm trying to turn it back on myself, and I'm like, oh, what was the last one that made me laugh? I don't remember. Superbad was really funny. I remember that.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny movie as
good.
well.
What is, in terms of like social media? You've got so many followers on Instagram. What is your philosophy? Like, how do you know what to post, basically?
So, mainly I post funny videos. And when I post a picture on Instagram, for example, it doesn't usually perform as good as it would with a funny video. And I know, like, my fans would rather see me posting a funny video than just, like, me taking a selfie. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't have, like, I have a lot of guy followers. So, like, I think 80% of my viewers are guys and, like, 20% are girls. That's with my YouTube channel. My Instagram is, like, 50-50. So it's a little bit different on Instagram. But I know a lot of my guy fans are going to want to see me taking a selfie or like a shirtless picture, you know what I mean? So they definitely prefer like a funny video. So I try to stick to funny videos and concepts. And I try to post as often as I can. But I mean, sometimes it gets hard with everything else I'm doing. And especially the vlogs, they're very time consuming. I pretty much record every single thing I do throughout the day.
How do you do that without going crazy?
You know, I guess it's just my passion for it. Some days I'll be like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough vlog footage. Like, I might be editing my video and I might only have 10 or 15 minutes of footage, and I'm gonna be like, my fans are gonna be mad at me tomorrow because they want a 25 or 30-minute video. Like, my fans actually get mad. They're like, oh, this is a short video. And I'm like, ah, there just wasn't that much going on that day.
And you just literally film yourself like
Everything
breakfast.
I do. Yeah. What's up, guys? I'm eating breakfast right now. I'm having cereal, you know?
Why do you think people are interested in that?
I just think that I've been doing social media for a while now, and everyone's kind of seen what I've done with my prank side, but they've never actually seen what I do in my daily life and what it takes to actually come up and shoot these videos and how I get these ideas. So I think people are very interested in that. And a lot of people love my grandmom. They love my family. So they get to see them every single day in my videos. And I think that's just really interesting to people. I mean, I rewatch my vlogs sometimes. I'm like, I can see why other people enjoy this. It's super interesting.
No, I mean, I think it's fascinating to see kind of what goes on behind closed doors, so to speak. So,
Yeah, I think
I totally get it.
people are just interested in like what other people are doing in their daily life. Just like that's pretty much describes the reason we have Facebook too. Like, everyone wants to see what other people are doing.
Now, if there was one comedian who you could just have dinner with and pick his or her brain, who would it be?
Definitely Adam Sandler.
Really?
Yeah, I've looked up to him for years. He's definitely one of my favorite actors, and I'm trying to pursue my career kind of like how he started off and all that.
And in what way? Like just start off organically, writing your own material?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I write all my own material. I'm always shooting and directing my own stuff, and he's just overall like he's super funny to me, and I look up to him a lot for just being as successful as he is, and I kind of want to fall into like the same realm.
Do you ever want to do stand-up or no?
I've been approached to do stand-up before, but I've never actually attempted it. I don't know if I would be good or not at it. It's something that I still have to experience and try. At this point, I don't have any thoughts of doing it right now, but maybe in the future.
What's your ultimate goal? To have your own production house like Adam Sandler?
Yeah, my ultimate goal is to just, once again, entertain as many people as I possibly can and just make people happy and laugh.
How do you know when a video is working? Like, do you know without looking at comments or likes? Do you just know inherently that something is good or not?
So there's been times where, like, I've done the social media stuff for so long now that, like, I kind of know when a video is going to be viral or not, or if it's going to be, like, decent without even posting the video or even thinking of an idea. I can be like, oh, I have this idea that just popped in my head. I know exactly how to shoot it, all the camera angles, everything. And I'm like, this is a viral video for sure. Like 100%, there's no way it's not gonna go viral. And 90% of the times when I have a video idea like that, I'm correct about it.
Wow.
Which is great because I've done this for so long that I got to learn like what works and what doesn't work. But like, for example, that pee prank that I did where the guy fell, I was like, there's no way this isn't going viral. It's so funny. Like, all of my friends laughed when I showed it to them. Everybody that I showed it to laughed.
How long does it take you to put together one of those videos?
So to put
From start to finish. Let's do the firecracker one.
Okay, so a prank video, for example, like I said, if I think of it really quick, I'll just try and shoot it and see how it works out or not. But a video like that might take me like 10, 15 minutes to shoot, and then I go and like edit it for like 10 minutes. But for a vlog might be 30 minutes long, but to edit that vlog, it takes like 3 hours. And I do a vlog every single day. So every single night, I'm editing for like 3.5 hours, and then I have to upload that video, render it out, and everything.
And how do you decide what to include and what not to include? Because I assume that there are moments where you're like, this is not for public consumption.
Anything that's really interesting. Like, for example, before I came in here, I was like, all right, guys, I'm about to go on stage. You guys can check out the interview. I'll try and put some clips of this into it. And just anything that might be interesting to somebody, or like even if we're going to a new food place, I might be like, okay, I've never tried this food. Let's try it out and see how I like it. And I'll give like a taste test and my reaction if I like it or not. So people find that interesting.
Cool. And let's turn over to the audience now.
Who are a couple of other social media personalities that you would like to collaborate with in your videos?
So for my vlogging channel, Roman Atwood is a very good vlogger. I look up to him for vlogging, and like Casey Neistat, he's a very good vlogger as well. So they're people that I would potentially like to collaborate with. I know a lot of social media people that I'm friends with already. But yeah, like vlogging wise, I would like to collaborate with them. For regular pranks and sketches and stuff, I don't know specifically off the top of my head, but trying to think of the best words to use. But yeah, I mean, like, if the point ever, or if the time ever comes where I'm in a room with somebody and they're like, hey, we have this video idea, that's usually how we collab. Like, I don't usually just hit somebody up and be like, hey, let's try and think of a video. Usually somebody will have an idea and ask you to be in it, or you ask them to be in it.
Next question, please.
Hey, Lance, thanks for being here.
What's
What
up?
was the worst prank ever pulled on you?
The worst prank ever pulled on me? Honestly, nothing like crazy. I mean, my sister pushed me in the pool yesterday. I wouldn't really consider it a prank, but my phone was in my pocket, and I had to get a new phone, lost all of my data and all my important stuff on there, because I don't use iCloud. I don't trust it right now, because like a lot of people have been getting hacked recently through it. So I didn't back up all my stuff, so I lost all my stuff pretty much.
And next question, please.
Has there been a video that you wish you could go back and redo?
A video that I wish I could go back and redo. I'm not sure, honestly. I feel like, once again, I try to be such a perfectionist with my videos that I'll go and watch a video like 10 times when I'm editing it and make sure everything's perfect. And if something isn't perfect, I'll either reshoot it or take that part of the video out. So there hasn't been a lot of times where I've experienced that.
Next question.
Hey, I was just wondering how maybe growing up in New Jersey and your family has influenced your comedy, and does your family ever get like annoyed by any videos that they might be in?
Has my family ever gotten annoyed by videos that I do? Oh, all the time. Yeah. Once again, I'm like always pranking my grandmom. She definitely gets annoyed by it. There's this one like reoccurring thing that I do almost every day, especially when I'm home in New Jersey, that my grandma will be sleeping or she'll just be laying on her bed. She's in her room a lot of the time. So I come barging in her room. I put all of my weight on the door and I just slam it open and I scream, and she gets scared so easily. It's hilarious. I feel like I'm gonna give her a heart attack one day. I hope not. I don't wish that upon my grandma, but it's super funny.
And last question, please.
Hey, Lance. I'm also a fan of Adam Sandler, so I was wondering which of his films do you really like to watch?
Happy Gilmore is a really funny video, or a movie. I said video. I've watched, is it called Parents, maybe? No. I forget the movie title. Grown Ups. So why am I saying Parents? That's another. There's a lot of Adam Sandler movies, but I can't name all of them off the top of my head, but I really like Happy Gilmore. It's a funny movie.
And where can we watch your videos?
You can watch my videos on youtube.com/Lance Stewart Vlogs for my vlogging channel. You can see my Twitter is @Lance210, Instagram @Lance210, or Vine's @Lance210. You guys can see all my videos on there as well.
Thank you so much for being here.
No problem. Thank you for having me.